Are you worried that the weights you're lifting aren't going up enough? Well, let's find out if that's true. So a common mistake that I notice when people are newer to the gym is that when they see the weight on the bar, they think, oh, okay, I increased that by 1 kilo, or I increased it by 2, and that doesn't seem like a lot. But that can be a lot depending on the exercise and depending on the load that you're lifting. So what I always tell those people is that I don't want you to consider the exact weight that's going up. So whether or not I'm loading on 1 kilo, 2 kilos, 3, 10, whatever it may be. I actually want you to think in terms of percentages, okay? Because if we work in terms of percentages, it's going to be a lot more eye-opening whether or not we've actually hit a plateau or if we actually are increasing. For example, let me take two ends of the spectrum in terms of weights. So when I do a lateral raise, which we all know is very, very tough and doesn't actually get that heavy. Let's say I'm doing 4 kilos and my goal is to go up to 6 kilos. That is a 50% increase. I'm trying to go up 50%. Now, if I compare this to, let's say, a deadlift, I'm going to use a nice round number to make it easy for myself. 100 kilos. Right now I'm doing 100 kilos. If I want to increase 50% on that, that means I have to go to 150 kilos, which when you put it in that perspective is crazy. I would never tell someone, oh yeah, next week let's try 150 kilos. So what we got to think about in terms of the exercise is how meaningful is it to increase in terms of percentage? So if you're brand new in training, you could probably get away with increasing maybe 5-10% a week, depending on how new you are. The newer you are, the more you can increase. And then when you get more and more experience, is increasing by 1% is very meaningful. And actually, if I can increase by 1% every week, I would be very bloody happy. So don't ever think about the exact weight that's on the bar. Think in terms of percentages. So hopefully that makes you feel a little bit better about the weights that you are lifting. Again, any improvement is significant, okay? I don't mind if it's 0.1% or 1%. You're still getting out there, you're still trying, and you're still improving, whether it's slow or whether it's fast, okay? So just again, don't think in terms of the weight, think in terms of percentages, all right? So good luck, everyone out there.